Jack Powers. I'm going to do a poem by a friend. Inappropriately, perhaps, I dedicate this to two folks that will be taking trips soon. Amy Halloran and Susie Whitmore, who miss them very much. But I didn't have it in me to do what I wanted to do for them, so I'm borrowing from a friend. Transcription of organ music. The flower in the glass peanut bottle, formerly in the kitchen, crooked to take a place in life. The closet door opened because I used it before. It kindly stayed open, waiting for me, its owner. I begin to feel my misery in pallet on floor, listening to music, my misery. That's why I want to sing. The room closed down on me. I expected the presence of the Creator. I saw my gray painted walls and ceiling. They contained my room. They contained me, as the sky contained my garden. I opened my door. The rambler vine climbed the cottage post. The leaves in the night still where the day had placed them. The animal heads of flowers where they had arisen to think at the sun. Can I bring back the words? Will thought of transcription haze my mental eye open? The kindly search for growth, the gracious desire to exist of the flowers, my loves. I had a moment of clarity, saw the feeling in the heart of things, and walked out to the garden crying. Saw red blossoms in the night light, sun's gone. They had all grown in a moment, were waiting stopped in time for the day's sun to come and give them. Flowers, which as in a dream, at sunset I watered faithfully, not knowing how much I loved them. I am so lonely in my glory, except they too out there. I looked up, those red bush blossoms beckoning and peering in the window, waiting in blind love. Their leaves too have hope and upturned, top flat to the sky to receive, all creation open to receive, the flat earth itself. The music descends as does the tall bending stalk of the heavy blossom, because it has to stay alive, to continue to the last drop of joy. The world knows the love that's in its breast, as in the flower, the suffering, lonely world. The Father is merciful. The light socket, crudely attached to ceiling, after the house was built to receive plug which sticks in it all right and serves my phonograph now. The closet door is open for me, where I left it, since I left it open, has graciously stayed open. The kitchen has no door. The hole there will admit me, should I wish to enter kitchen. I remember when I first got laid, HP graciously took my cherry. I sat on docks at Provincetown, age 23, joyful, elevated in hope with the Father. The door to the womb was open to admit me, if I wished to enter. There are unused electricity plugs all over my house, if I ever need them. The kitchen window is open to admit air. The telephone, sad to relate, sits on the floor. I haven't the money to get it connected. I want people to bow as they see me and say, he is gifted with poetry. He has seen the presence of the Creator. And the Creator gave me a shot of his presence to gratify my wish, so as not to cheat me of my yearning for him. Berkeley, 1955, Allen Ginsberg. Thank you.
This is from the poet laureate of Great Britain, Ted Hughes, from 1960, of cats. A heart constituted wholly of cats, even as the family nose derives, from father and mother a child inherits, and every cat its fully 9 lives. Wildest cats with scruff cats, queenly cats crowned, they jig to violins. They go stately where a torched pageantry celebrates a burial or a crowning of the cat, or sing sweetly at your ears in an harmony left with right, till the moon be moves. To the new, to the full, only look up, possessing night, catic bacchanal. A world of wild lamps and walling, a world gone to the cats, every cat of the heart out, and darkness and light a cat upon a cat. They have outwitted our nimblest wits. One who, one night, sank a cat in a sack with a stone to the canal bottom, under the bridge in the very belly of the black, and hurried a mile home, found that cat on the doorstep waiting for him. So are we all held in utter mock by the cats. That's pretty light for Ted Hughes. This is more typical. November, the month of the drowned dog. After long rain, the lane was sodden as the bed of an ancient lake, treed with iron and birdless. In the sunk lane, the ditch, a seep silent all summer, made brown foam with a big voice. That, and my boots on the lane scrubbed stones and the gullied leaves against the hills hanging silence, mist silvering the droplets on my bare thorns slower than the change of daylight. In a let of the ditch, a tramp was bundled asleep, face tucked down into beard, drawn in under its hair like a hedgehog's. I took him for dead, but his stillness separated from the death of the rotting grass in the ground. A wing showed, and a fresh comfort tightened through him, each hand stuffed deeper into the other sleeve. His ankles, bound with sacking and hairy band, rubbed each other recycling. The wind hardened, a puff glittering from the thorns, and again the rain's dragging gray columns smudged the farms. In a moment the fields were jumping and smoking. The thorns quivered, riddled with glassy verticals. I stayed on under the welding cold, watching the tramp's face glisten and the drops on his coat flash and darken. I thought what strong trust slept in him as the trickling furrow slept, and the thorn roots in their grip on darkness, and the buried stones taking the weight of winter, the hill where the hare crouched with clenched teeth. Rain plastered the land till it was shining like hammered lead, and I ran, and in the rushing wood, shuttered by a black oak, leaned. The keeper's gibbet had owls and hawks by the neck, weasels, a gang of cats, crows, some stiff, weightless, twirled like dark bits in the drilling rain. Some still had their shape, had their pride with it, hung, chins on chests, patient to outwait these worst days that beat their crowns bare and dripped from their feet. Remember, Ted Hughes. We're going to take a 5-minute break and we'll be back. Chris Bernstein.